I'm Dan Holshin. I'm going to teach you how to tray flip.
Dan, guess what? I have an idea. I'm going to teach you guys how to tray flip, the sequel, because you guys have been complaining about how we can't tray flip properly. But now we can, so we're just going to show you guys how to do it properly. 2, 1.
Hold up. So the flip positioning on a tray flip right here. When you start, you're going to want your front foot like this, kind of cocked. You want it like that, like kind of like your front foot's toe should be lined up with the bolts.
Yeah.
Cocked so that it's facing the dip, and it should be in the middle. But your heel on, having your heel on right here, that usually helps when you're new to it because it makes it easier to balance.
True.
And then your back foot should be just right here, like almost touching the end of the tail, but not quite. And then just your toe, your big toe is hanging off. So are all your other toes just hanging off. So you just get like that part right in the dip. Then when you do it, you're going to want to pop. And your front foot is just going to like do the tiniest little flick, straighten out, and wait for it to come around. And your back foot, it's going to just scoop. And as it flicks, it's going to like spin around. And your front foot is going to be waiting to catch it right there. Then once you feel it hit your front foot, just bring your back foot around. But when you're starting, it's a lot harder to get that front foot catch.
Right.
So what you're going to want to do is you're going to do what I told you to, but instead of just waiting for your front foot, it's what you want to do, but it's easier to learn it this way and then revise your tray flips so that you do the front foot catch. Because when you do it, you just do the trick, but your feet just like, oh man, this is really hard to explain. You do more of a flick when you're first starting.
Yeah, it's more like a varial type of thing.
You do a varial, basically, but then you just scoop really hard when you're in the dip.
Should I tell him how to do my foot position too?
I'm going to do that too.
Alright, go ahead. You want me to explain it?
But then once you learn it, well, what is your...
Remember I taught Charlie? Remember?
No, that's the way I'm going to tell him about it.
There's another way to teach them. This is how I do them too, but
yeah, I forgot to mention it. You do need to do this. You also need to have your body facing forward.
Well, it doesn't matter. People do it. It's either one or the other. How you prefer tray flips, you know?
Whatever. Think you're better than me? I can't do it. Alright, so yeah, facing forward. That usually helps because you're not turning your hips afterwards because you turn them that way now. But then once you get good at trays, you're going to want to make them look nice. So you're going to want to move your foot up higher. Move it so that it's like right about there. Not quite in the middle, but a little higher. Pretty much just your heel is hanging off and your back foot's still in the scoop, in the dip where it was before. But now when you do it, you're going to want to... I never get even close when I'm doing the demonstration part. Because I'm just like trying to get it to flip, not do it. And I can't do it not moving. Anyways, when you do it, you're going to do the same thing you always did. But when you do it, just completely just hang out your front foot instead of flicking. And your back foot will either go like that, if you're naturally steezy, or like me, it'll just go like this a little bit. Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Anyways, there's a lot of mistakes with the tray flip. Well, I'm going to start with one. Is basically when your back foot doesn't get back on the board. When you roll and then this goes like that for you. It's like you just want to catch it. I think you're just thinking that you want to catch it with your front foot better. But normally, every tray flipper, well, most of them I know, that when you first get them, you actually kind of catch them with your back foot or
Simultaneously.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not good with big words, but anyways.
I am.
You catch them simultaneously at first, but you know, people want to learn tray flips the right way with their front foot, so they just want to focus on doing it with the front foot. In order to fix that, you kind of have to put your feet a little bit, maybe like instead of in the dip, because you know sometimes in the dip, for some reason, when I have my feet in the dip, it just wants to scoop for me. But I have my feet more in the end here, and I have my foot up like that. So then when you scoop back, you get
Here,
more
let
of
me
that.
show you. Let me see the angle on your foot.
Kind of go like that. Because then when you scoop it, you get more of that air time you need with your back foot. And just hope for the best. And I guess you can also fix it by, you know, like what Dane said earlier, like there's basically 2 ways to do tray flips. Like I keep my shoulders straight, so then you won't have to worry about like catching it really. I mean, you still catch it.
And
but yeah.
I feel like you're gonna leave this out because you never had this problem. Another problem is not lifting your back foot.
Yeah.
I always just like I'd do it, and my front foot would just go way up there. My back foot would just be like pop and stay.
Yeah, and that's basically what you gotta do too. Just kind of lift up that back foot. Normally when you like scoop it, just kind of go like that, kind of like a ninja kick, just to get it, you know, a little more air time for your back foot. Another problem is probably what other problem? Should I do the back foot one too? Just the back foot?
Yeah. That happens a lot.
Back foot, when you just have your back foot on it, so it looks like that. It's because you're hanging out your foot too much. And normally you're kind of probably flicking more like out here. Because when you have it out here, your board doesn't flip as right, and then your foot gets out of control, your front foot. So kind of flick around here. Kind of like in this concave area, or just a little bit past the front bolt, well back bolt here. So then you can
And it's mostly just forward.
And normally you don't even have to flick hard, you're probably flicking hard too. But when you scoop it, you're right at 90 degrees, so all you gotta do is give it a little tap, like what Dan said. Because if you just scoop it all the way, then it's just gonna do like a double tray flip or something. Then another big problem is landing on the nose. Oh my, hate this problem.
Can I add one more thing to the
sure.
last one and this one?
Sure.
Both of them, you're probably scooping back with your foot because you want to get that foot hang, but it's just pulling the board backwards, so you're going forward still and the board's just staying, or you're going really slow. Moving with this trick is crucial. Or you might even want to just do them fakie first, because it's pretty easy. I learned them regular because someone taught me flick forward with your back foot, which I forgot to mention because I'm stupid.
It's the ADD. Alright. Well, that one problem, I've seen, it's probably the most common problem to me because a lot of people have this problem. They land like this and it just makes them so mad. Oh my gosh.
I still have horrible dreams of that trick.
Just like land like this, you know, it makes you so mad.
It's just like,
what you
no.
really gotta do is just jump back. You know, people think that they think they're jumping back and they're just like, dude, I'm jumping back. Why am I not landing it? You know? But you really gotta jump back. It may seem like it'll mess you up at first, but you'll get used to it. So like, if you keep jumping back, you'll probably land it and then slide out a couple of times because you're not like thinking what happened next. But yeah.
If you want to know how to do a perfect tray flip on flat when you're learning, watch Felipe Gustavo do one into a back crook. Because he does them exactly how you need to do them to get them on flat.
I don't get how he's not pro yet, dude. Seriously. Well, that's not the topic here.
Also, watch the video WTF Felipe. He's got the gnarliest, like, weirdest tray flip ever. Just watch it. And a couple other dudes that are good at tray flips are
Sean Keller, Stevie Williams, Mike Moe, Chris Mendez, Nick Tucker, Isu Miba, and John Getz. John Getz does tray flip late flips.
Okay. So yeah, after that problem, you know, watch those people, how they do their tray flips, kind of find out how your style is, how they do your foot positioning. You know, if our video doesn't help, always watch other videos. Like Fully Flared Skater has a really good one too.
that helped me learn a lot.
That really helped me learn a lot. But yeah.
Skater is SK8ER for him.
Shout out to this guy, I like him. He's a really cool guy.
He's great. Got beautiful hard flips.
Yeah, he does.
Breaks his ankle all the time.
Oh yeah, right?
I know.
Another problem I can't really explain this problem like regular, but so here, I'll just try to do it switch. You just, that's a good example.
Just random flipping away.
It just like flings away. Like for some reason.
You just say flims away?
Like that. It like flips like in front of you somehow. It's because your weight is not balanced right enough. If that happens to you, then you definitely got to do the shoulder straight. Because when that happens, when you have your shoulder like straight like this facing forward, when it'll flip like kind of between your feet, which is good. So you won't have to worry about it. Like.
That's another thing. It's just it does the perfect rotation. And then your feet just land around the board, like the board is right there.
So that's probably it for common mistakes. Another trick for you guys. I forgot to mention myself because I'm not looking straight. Kind of looking forward to this event. That's gonna happen soon. Anyways,
The hip hop blowout at the key.
Anyways, one problem is under rotating. It's kind of weird because maybe you have your feet too high up. Because you've probably seen that Mike Mo trick tip. He has his feet like this, you know, for tray flips. But you know, you gotta have it really low. If that doesn't help you, you know, people actually do it like way down here. But that will actually make it over rotate. But if you're having trouble under rotating, then that should really help you. Right?
If you want to see your foot positioning that you should not be doing, that I bet you are doing, come on, be honest. You probably are. But if you want to see a foot positioning that you should not do, watch Brian Herman's Shake Jump Bolts commercial, where he does a tray flip on the back bolts. Just watch that.
Okay. Another
Anything
problem
else?
is landing 90. I don't know how to really explain how to fix it. Just kind of scoop really much harder. If you land 90, then you're screwed, dude. You know what I mean?
And you're turning your body,
You're turning your body, you're turning your hips. So.
which makes it so that you can't scoop as much.
Exactly. So that's why I prefer to have my direction that way, facing north. You
It
know?
really just helps so
It
much.
helps, but Dane has a lot of people like to face forward too. It helps them, but I prefer to do it like this. But
I really have no idea what I'm doing.
it doesn't matter, you know. It's everyone's personal preference. Everyone has different kinds of trays and everything. So
It's a very unique trick to the
just
person.
scoop, and if you guys are scooping 90, then lift your foot up a little bit like that. So that just brings out the scoop. Here, I'll give you guys an example. See, if I don't lift up my foot like this and try it, just goes down.
Because it feels like a burial.
Yeah, this is more like a variable, but if I have my feet up this, then it gets that more over rotation.
Yeah. Also, if you're trying to learn them not moving, don't do that. That's bad.
Don't do that. No,
It's
that's
impossible.
So yeah, just do it moving. Yeah. Hashtag busted. Go.
Alright, so some variations on the tray flip are, one of them, one of my faves, fakie trays. Variation, fakie tray flip.
Nailed it.
Fakie big. You can also do it on a Powell Peralta board that dislikes cops.
One of my favorites is the fakie bigger. Another variation is the big flip. Another variation, we literally have to leave right now, so varial kick flips. Oh my god. Good enough.
Take it!
This is the blooper section. Sorry, I don't know how to do titles on Final Cut Pro yet.
Busted.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello guys, I'm Isaiah Suarez. I'm also going to teach you guys how to tray flip, but first thing, we decided to redo this trick tip because there's haters out there and they're just like,
Don't even know how to skate.
Because it's stupid, you're better than me. It's like, you know, all that stuff, you know, this is it, dude. We're going to show them up. I just totally messed that up, dude. I'm out.
Isaiah, that's just more inside. Okay, he figured it out. Are you? Are you gonna teach us how to tray flip?
Maybe, dude. I'm not feeling it right now. You know?
Do the Rocky impression.
What, you think it's better than me? Hi guys, it's Isaiah Suarez. I'm going to teach you guys how to tray flip the sequel. So, enjoy.
I don't know how to do tray flip the sequels. How do we do that?
I don't know, dude. I'm going to teach you guys that. And
Dude, the
one is definitely.
I'm sorry, dude. Your idea is just blinding the camera. I'm going to turn off your idea.
All right. Well,
That didn't help. Your idea can stay.
Oh man, this got to be good.
It's filming. Get me.
Okay.
I think you just stopped it.
I know. I accidentally just filmed. It's filming now.
Okay. Start a new clip. That's going to be a funny blooper. One of the variations is fakey tray.
Yep.
Ugh, redo that.
We do it right here.
It's your fault.
Hashtag fall.
Not another variation. One of the variations. Do it again. Are you filming?
I'm filming.
God, I suck at.
Another variation is.
Another variation? We haven't told them the first one. Come on, Isaiah. I just did that. Another. Said another again. Boom! Variation of tray flip is a fakey tray flip.
That looked kind of cool.
No! Come on! Already right there. Okay. Boom.
2, 1.
Fake.
Get back and down there, dude. Come on. Okay, go.
Fakey bigger flips.
Big flip. Fakey, big flip, Dane.
I don't know why I even made that mistake.
Go.
Fakey big flips.
Fakey, big flip. That's right. Okay, you're good. You're good. Just go. Just go.
Okay. I don't know what happened. I didn't even.
See, have your foot higher.
You're right. Higher is better.
Hey, not what we're trying to teach kids here. Jeez.